literally about $75,000 a month just making $250 on one trade one time a day. Well, let's go to the profit tab I have on here. I have 14 accounts right now, but I'm just rounding up to 15. If we go to this, you can see my goal I have highlighted in green is the $250 a day. Well, $250 a day times 15 accounts is $37.50, and then that same thing, $250 a week is $18,750, so $18,000. And then in a month, multiply that by 4, $250 a day times 15 accounts is $75,000. Now that seems crazy, but that is actually kind of the reality. Now you could go more conservative with just 5 accounts, so 5 Top Step, 5 Lucid, 5 Tradeify, 5 Apex, anything you want. Or you could get 20 accounts on just Apex or something like that. Or Alpha Futures, you could do just a few, but like you could use all these prop firms and just get like anywhere between 1 and 5 accounts on all of them. And you can add up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 accounts like quick if you know what you're doing. And you don't have to even trade all of them with the same trades. You can only use a couple of them if you want and copy trade with a few. And I use TradeSyncer. But you can see how, you don't have to make these $1,000, $1,500, $8,000 trades like some of these guys do online. I call it base hits over, home runs. And it's honestly, it's a lot of psychology, but it's easy to get this 250 a day. You could do one mini ES, you could do a couple micro ES, same with NQ. NQ, if you're doing a mini, that 250 can go really, really fast, up or down, so you got to be really careful. But the thing is, you can make the 250 really fast, but you could also lose a lot more than that fast too. So these yellows are my goals right now. Now, if we go to this, I have some payout rules. These light gray ones are just the ones I was trading. Top Step 2. So you can see it's not exactly the same. The max payout for Top Step is $5,000, and the max for Tradeify is $2,000, and then Lucid I'm using is also $2,000. Now you can see this note after the first payout with Lucid, though, it is $2,500. And then I'm not actually doing Apex right now. And then you can see just Tradeify, I have a note says goes up to $2,500 after 4 payouts. But the thing with Top Step is you can take out $5,000, but you technically need to make $10,000 because you can only take 50% of your P&L. And you got to watch this 20% consistency rule on Lucid and Tradeify. That's why, even though my goal is this 250, if things are really, really, really going good, let's say they're just skyrocketing in the direction I am anticipating, I will take no more ever than 600 on a trade, because that stays under the 20% consistency on the $3,000 profit goal. And you can see even the profit goal goes down on Lucid and it goes down on Tradeify. This is just a little table I made, so the first month you could totally make, because this is taking into consideration these first lower payouts, and then it's also doing the $250 per day, which is $1,250 a week on all the accounts. So it's just like the max you could possibly make. So I just type in, let's say I have the 5 Top Step, I have 5 Tradeify and 4 Lucid, and I'll even do them all down here too. I just haven't filled it out. So you can see the most you could make, if you're actually earning that $250 a day, never losing a day, and you're never getting below or under that. So literally $250 a day. The first month you could do 64, and then the second month, and then anything after that is 70 max. Now keep in mind that's just with the $250 a day. if you were to max out the payouts, because some of these they can, you can take out a little more than that, you could actually earn up to 105, but that would entail making, well, here we can go to it. That would entail making, I would guess 350 a day, more or less. So to get the max, you'd have to earn 350 a day, but that is the absolute max you can get with 5, 5, and 4. Now, if I go to these prop firms, you can also see, now these are always changing, so you guys are going to have to look at this. But these are the prices. So Top Step, I do the, well, it's not called straight to fund, it's just no eval. They just upped it from 90 to 110. So your max 5 accounts, would cost you 550. Tradeify, I did have a couple straight to fundeds. Now I'm just doing some of the challenges, but the straight to fundeds are, well, they used to be 375 a couple months ago. I don't know what they are now. Apex, they vary between $40, $80, $20. It kind of depends, but you also have to pay once you pass the challenge to get to the funded account, so keep that in mind. So I don't have any of those right now. I will be having, I don't know, 10 or 20 Apex accounts at some point, but just not right now. And the Lucid straight to funded, I have other ones like Pro and stuff right now, but straight to funded was 320. All the other ones are right around 100, and those are all 0 activation fees as well. So that's just a little cool chart I made. If you guys want this, you can join my free group. You get this page, you get this payout rule page, so you got this calculator, and these are just some things of the ones I used. You got this profit chart, and then I have a how much money it is per tick for each thing. Just ES, MES, NQ, and MNQ. So this is this is technically a mini, a micro, a mini, and a micro, and people are talking online. So what I found is, if you're trading like an ES mini versus an NQ mini, I mean, the graphs aren't exactly the same, but typically it's like, even though ES is $50 for 1 point and NQ is 20, NQ is literally 2 times as volatile, it seems like. So even if you have 1 contract of NQ versus 1 contract of ES you're trading with, this is literally double as volatile. And obviously now if you go straight ES to MES, you can see it's 10 times less. So I got a little chart here. If you want a profit goal of my 250 a day with 1 contract of just a normal ES, you would need it to go up 5 points to hit that 250 profit goal. If you're doing 2 contracts, you'd only need it to go up 2.5 points, which is fucking nothing. But the thing is, you want it, if it goes not in your direction, it can go bad fast too. Then vice versa, I have it continued. Same with MES, NQ, and MNQ. So that's just a little thing you'll get as well. So just let me know if you want to join this Stockley group here. You can see, I guess, my Gmail's up here. But yeah, if you guys want me to show you how to set up a TradeSyncer account, I can as well, because that is how I copy trade all of these, and it works fantastically. Have a good night.